the youth in Nigeria, ọmọdé ni gbogbo wọn sìn, orí gbogbo youth in Nigeria ti bàjẹ́. Pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń ṣe yàlà bí ẹni tó yẹ kán mú lọ sódò òṣàn, kán ṣọṣẹ ìṣẹ́gun, dẹ́n kán ṣèwẹ̀ fún, kán wá gbé síwájú Olúwa, kì í ṣe nínú pẹpẹ o.
Bàbá kan jáde nínú pásítọ̀, ìwọ tọ́lọ́run ò pè, tọ́lọ́run bá pè ẹ́ kó jáde tán.
Kí ni mo fẹ́ fi ṣubú Portable ṣe? Kí ni wọ́n fún Portable tó affect mi? Who is Portable? Who is Portable?
Portable responded to a prophet in a branch of White Garment Church, Celestial Church of Christ, Prophet Marcus Tibetan, popularly known as the Nostradamus of our time. And the prophet decided to respond back to Portable. Portable was invited to a White Garment Church, and he was to perform alongside another Fuji musician. Now, Portable is not a gospel entertainer or a singer. He's a secular entertainer. And Prophet Tibetan was not happy that he was invited to perform in a White Garment Church. Now, for those who do not know about White Garment churches, they are more of a spiritual church. And Prophet Tibetan said, should Portable go into that church, he will be struck down by the Malaikas. Malaikas are angels in White Garment churches. That he will be struck down. That White Garment churches are not a place for uncleanliness. And that most of these White Garment shepherds, prophets, evangelists are not called. That they call themselves. That many of them are criminals, and that they will all be dealt with. But what is it about Portable and the invitation? According to the shepherd that invited Portable, he said majority of those White Garment singers or gospel singers are rude. They are not godly, and that he would prefer to invite Portable and any other secular musician, as they are more respectful. And the kingdom of God, the church, is open for unbelievers. Now, what is the response of Prophet Tibetan to Portable when he said that Prophet Tibetan's children, don't they go to club? Don't they do things? Let us hear him speak.
Ó dàbí kéèyàn pa ewúrẹ́ kó pa màálù tó fi bá àwọn aládùúgbò, àbí kò yẹ ẹnìkan ṣe wá accuse mi pé ìgbà tó ń wá tó gbà mí òun fẹ́ wọ gbà mí bóyá adìyẹ wà ń bẹ̀, adìyẹ kẹ sí màálù. Who is Portable? Even kò tó last born mi now, my last born is doing manufacturing engineering. Ó tún sọ lẹ́nu pé bí àwọn tí àwọn mi ò kí lọ club àti mi lọ́mọ àlè ejò lè bí màálù ò dẹ̀ lè bí ewúrẹ́. Ó sọ nínú ìwé John 14 ó ní ní ilé bàbá mi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ibùgbé ló wà mẹ́, bá má ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, bá má ti sọ fún yín.
Tí wòlíì ìjọ yẹn sọ ni pé tóun bá pẹ̀lú Portable wá, àwọn tó bá Portable wá tó wá wòrán tó wá jó.
Wọ́n wá sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ní sàn ìfẹ́ la ṣé wọ́n ṣe wá sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé Sunday Adé ṣe wá sùn? Sunday Adé tọ́lọ̀ ṣe ó ń kọrin káàkiri, ó ń kọrin òkú, ó ń kọrin ọmọ, ó ń kọrin àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣí ilé iṣẹ́, ó ń kọrin àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣí fátìrì, ó tún lọ sí Cadbury. Sunday Adé ti lọ kọrin níbi tó ti ṣe ta ọtí náà ní kí lórúkọ bíwìrì pèrè tán. Ṣé náà Peter nígbà tó sọ figure 8 ṣe yẹn lè ṣe figure 8? Ṣé bí àgbèrè tó wà ní ọpọlọ ẹ̀ ló kọ? All the youth in Nigeria, ọmọdé ni gbogbo wọn sìn, orí gbogbo youth in Nigeria ti bàjẹ́. So automatically bàbá lè pẹ̀lú Portable tí ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ tí ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ kí ló fẹ́ fi yẹn ṣe? Èmi ò fẹ́ dáwọn lókè ló kàn mí. Ṣé bí wọ́n ní àti gba tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìjọba ọ̀run ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù ní ẹgbà mi gbọ́ nílé bàbá mi, wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní bọ̀tò òkùnkùn ní ìkan ṣe pẹ̀lú ìmọ́lẹ̀, ó ní ẹ̀kú wọn bá wọn wí. Olúkúlùkù máa jèrè iṣẹ́ Romans 8, Romans 9, then he said everything. ó ní bí àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì kan dàbí èèyàn rìn etí òkun ó ní díẹ̀ ní wa la máa gbàlà kì í ṣe wọ́n lálẹ́ gbàlà kì í díẹ̀ àwọn olùṣọ́ àgùntàn àwọn pásítọ̀ tó ti lọ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n máa ti dé ìjọba ọ̀run àwọn ọmọ wọn dà àwọn ọmọ bàdà dà àwọn ọmọ Jésè dà àwọn ọmọ àjọṣe dà look at all these things. Ìṣìgbò ó ti kọ́ sẹ́gbẹ́ kan Portable.
Ọba Solomon ló dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ọba Solomon ni òṣìgbò rí pé kò ń ṣe ó wà limbic sórí pé kò look sound he's not a sound person he all the time tokotobo what is the rubbish for ṣe bí àgbẹ̀ ìjọba tó dá one time irú àwọn yìí káwọn ló ṣe lọ́ba Solomon kí ló bá yìí Solomon ni ilé òrìṣà ló kù sí náà òwe ọmọ mi dòun náà máa kú sí ni Solomon ti bíbélì tó fi jó orúkọ kí ló bá yìí yẹn 300 wives and 700 concubines he died ṣe bí Saul Samuel wọ́n ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ó ní má pè mí o má pè mí nígbà tí wàhálà yìí bá dé wàhálà dé bá ó ní kó bá ń kòkú jáde ó ní kó gbé Samuel jáde Samuel ní ìwòye ọ̀la ìwòye wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ìjọ ẹ̀dá níbo ni wọ́n pè ní sẹ̀lẹ́gùn wa kékeré wọn kò tí bá ṣe ìgbéraga yìí débi kankan self-righteousness take you to nowhere we are still every day trying to make.
ṣáàtì ẹ̀kọ́ Ọba Solomon ṣàlẹ̀ pé ní wòlíì ni.
kì í ṣe wòlíì náà mẹ́ta lọ́kan ò sí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́ta lọ́kan ni babaláwo olè jìbìtì adófurọ̀ kì í ṣe tó gbádùn ta lọ́ba Solomon kì í ṣe èèyàn ọ̀wọ́n rántẹ́ child ni ọmọ tó kàn yọ tí ò mọ tí ò níran tí ò nẹ́nẹ́tẹ̀yìn kò tí kan tó mọ̀ láyé ẹ̀jú okó àtòkù àtòlé níbo ló ti ṣe rí who is he.
Welcome back. That was Prophet Marcus Tibetan. He has spoken about two people. One is Portable, a secular music artist who was invited into a spiritual church, White Garment Church, Celestial Church of Christ, by a shepherd. And this got a lot of white garment clerics talking. They said, this is not right. We do not want this. Well, I'm sure that this is also found in Pentecostal churches. Some of them bring in comedians to perform. Now, let us look at the other man that got into this, got involved. It's called Solomon. That is the nickname. I don't think his real name is Solomon. It's called Solomon. He came into limelight some couple of years ago, and he has gathered his own tribe, his own followers, people who relate to what he says and what he does. He also jumped on this and said, is there anything wrong in Portable going to the White Garment Church? You heard what Prophet Tibetan said. For those who probably do not understand the language in which Prophet Tibetan expressed himself, he's simply saying that who is Solomon? That is the guy called Solomon, nicknamed Solomon. I think he's called Oba Solomon or something. So who is he? Who is he to say what he said, that they should go and look at the end of Solomon? You know, oftentimes people relate their lives, like how this Solomon related, this guy called Oba Solomon related his own life to that of King Solomon. Solomon, with all of his wisdom, knowledge, and all that he has, the wealth, he died in the shrine that his wives built, the numerous women that he brought into his life. He died there, and according to some Bible scholars, Solomon was tied and chained because he was running mad. He was running mad. The presence of God left him. He's only left with the gift. This is deep. So he said, look at the end of Solomon. Look at the end of Solomon. And someone is saying is Solomon. And if that is what it is, then that is what it is. So I don't know what you think. If you are a White Garment member, if you belong to the White Garment Church, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think about it? Do you think it is right for the prophet Tibetan to say these things about Portable? Now, Portable is not permitted, is not allowed, and should Portable go there, terrible things will happen to him. And Obviously, if you watch the last video, if you've not watched it, I'll put the link of that video at the end of this one. Portable is visibly afraid also. He said the church, the shepherd of the church paid money already, I think 5 million naira. He said they have to put pen to paper, meaning they have to sign for his safety. That he doesn't want to go there and some of these shepherds shoot arrows at him. And I'm kind of looking at it like, if it is a spiritual arrow, what does a signature have to? Maybe what he's simply saying is, you have to protect me, guys. What if after the show, something happens to Portable? Will the church be held? I mean, the shepherd. So Portable is afraid. He said he needs his life to be guaranteed. And once your hustle becomes this, definitely you know that you either have to sit back and look inwards and decide if you are ready to go all the way, because it's not going to be easy. And some of them believe that this is the slight to their church, and who knows, maybe some people might take advantage of this to strike Portable. I don't know. But since this is out on social media, maybe social media will kind of create a form of protection for him. I don't know, because everyone has said what they want to say. But who knows, somebody somewhere else, it might not be even Prophet Tibetan. Someone somewhere else might decide to take advantage of this. Maybe they have some grievances against the shepherd that invited him. They might decide to strike Portable. Yeah. You might decide to strike at Portable. What do you think about this one? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.